Over here. How's everybody today? Great. Is it just so beautiful? So beautiful. In the air, I even checked the VOG levels today just for fun. I haven't done it for a while. And do you know how low they were? They were so low. I was like, yay, God. And then you know what happened? Any of you get that alert this morning? Right after I did that, Fissure 8 is getting active again. So we're like, okay, we're sending a prayer over there right now. Be calm and relaxed. Are you calm and relaxed now? See how quickly it works? Okay, we have an adventure with the microphone. But anyway, it's about prayer. And just really, this is Unity's 25th annual day of prayer. And it was started 25 years ago by the ministerial students. And it was a project for them to do in class. And so out of that came this beautiful experience. And so every year, since I've been here and all my years in Unity since it started, we've always done something in our ministry. And being in Hawaii, we have to do it for 2 days because we're so far away from them. So it's beautiful to do it, and we can live stream from Unity Village, the opening ceremonies the first day, and then the closing ceremonies on the second day. So it's such a blessing to be a part of it. And we also do other activities as well that make us feel connected to this Unity worldwide movement. And so today is a day to just focus on Unity's thought, because we have a theme every month which says, this month is that prayer builds a firm foundation. And knowing that every month this year, we've had something that we do that builds a firm foundation. And this month it truly is prayer. And for me, the reason I came to Unity and stayed, I came for my children, but stayed because of prayer. And I just really felt a connection with Myrtle Fillmore. And she taught about prayer in a beautiful way in many of her books. And I'm going to share with you right now what she says about prayer. Set aside regular periods every day for prayer. Use words of truth during your silence period. As you change your thinking and bring it into line with truth principles, a transformation will take place in your consciousness. Your mind will become keen. It will become awake, alert, and illumined. And your whole body temple will be filled with new life. You will be inspired with practical ideas that will enable you to succeed in a larger way. And that's what prayer is about. Going into that silence, getting into that space that says, okay. And even if your mind is racing at times, because that does happen, doesn't it? When you go into those quiet times of prayer and meditation. So we learn to say, okay, God, okay, Spirit, I'm coming in. And this is what centering prayer does, is you know that God is waiting to welcome you, to love you, and nurture you in that beautiful silent space. How many of you practice praying every day? Because you know it is a practice. And what happens when you practice something? You get better at it. Isn't that fabulous? You know, if you go over to the gym over there or the yoga studio, and the first day you're there, what happens? You don't know how to do nothing. Have you ever gone to an exercise class and you're trying to keep up? Does it make you want to go back again the next day? Not always. But if you keep it up, and of course we know 21 days will change a habit. If you do something for 21 days, what will happen? It becomes a part of you, and you become willing. So if the first day that you go into prayer and you have that monkey mind going on that says, I got a list to do, I can't sit still, I'm going to twiddle my fingers, I'm going to go, what? We begin to focus. And what do you focus on when you're in prayer? It can be a word. It can be your own made-up prayer. It can be the Lord's Prayer. It can be anything that keeps you centered. And if you can't think of anything, just follow your breath. Watch your breathing. And that's become really popular now, is to follow our breath. And breathing in and holding it for 4 counts or 7 counts or whatever makes you work, makes it work for you. That's what it's about. And knowing that if you do it enough and you do it every day, something will happen. Guaranteed. It will change your conscious mind. I do a lot of prayer and meditation these days. In fact, I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning. It's probably because it was so quiet because the electricity was off. And so I did my prayer, I did my meditation, and I listened to a lot of YouTube videos on healing, on strength, on prayer. And so that's what I began to do, because that's what I do whenever I wake up. Go into prayer, because in those still small times in the night, how many of you get worried about things? What's your first thought upon awakening? Oh my God, what a great day. Or is it, oh my God, what do I got to do today? Is it, oh my God, I got too much to do today? It does happen, doesn't it? And then when we use those thoughts, they set the precedent for the day. So how do we change that? Sometimes we do go exercise because it will make us focused. Sometimes we go for a walk, go for a swim. Whatever it is that's in you that needs some nurturing and love, that's what prayer will do for you. Prayer is a guiding force in my life. I love what Myrtle Fillmore said when she went to a lecture once and found out, she'd had a lot of health challenges her whole life. And she heard someone say, his name was E.B. Weeks, I am a child of God, therefore I do not inherit sickness. That worked for me. It meant a lot to me. So I started gobbling up all the wonderful things that Myrtle Fillmore said and everything that she taught, and then expanded it to classes that I learned so many wonderful things about unity. And I went to Unity Village many times, prayed at Silent Unity, walked the grounds. It's one of my most favorite places in the world because there's a sense of peace. To know that for 130 years, someone has been praying for someone else 24/7. That's incredible. Prayer. Prayer is what it's about. And we add meditation. It's one of our principles, our founding principles in Unity. And I know, I don't know if any of you get the Unity magazine, but this month they interviewed Iyanla Van Zandt, and it's all about her new book, and it's called Get Over It. Now, I bought this book many months ago, and I didn't like the title, so it sat on a shelf, because I was like, Iyanla, what you mean, get over it? How do you get over cancer? I don't know. But then I read the little graphics in here, and it says, thought therapy for healing the hard stuff. How many of you go through hard stuff? We do. How many of you find that you're going through harder stuff than you've ever done in your life, especially if you're retired? We know our world is just on fire with so many things. And we have to go to that place. We've got to find that secret place of the Most High in us and close that door. Rest in the consciousness of your heart. Let God heal you, nurture you, love you. Feel that presence, and you will do it if you practice it. And we need to practice every day. In your bulletin, I also gave you your prayer list. So I'd like you to fill that out. This is going to go directly to Silent Unity next Sunday, because I always bring a big envelope. And what they want you to do is to make a list. Just fill out people's names of those you would like to pray for, including yourself. And then we're going to air them over to Unity Village, and they will be included in those prayer services on Wednesday and Thursday. And also in your bulletin is Unity's 5-step prayer process on the back. And the front is the 25th Annual World Day of Prayer, Courage to Heal. And Unity teaches affirmative prayer. And that means we're not really beseeching God to heal and nurture us. We're affirming that we know God loves us completely. And so I want you to say with me this prayer. Can everybody pull this out? You should have one in your bulletin. If not, hold your hand up, because Kristen has some. Come in.
I'm just going to use the whole thing again.
There you go. Because our affirmation for this month is to align ourselves with the principles of truth that Unity teaches. And the affirmation, as we said earlier, is I am a healing presence. Say that with me again. I am a healing presence. And now we're going to affirm together this affirmative prayer. So let us say it together. Aligning my mind and heart with the mind and heart of God, I center myself in pure being. In a state of spiritual realization, I remember I can never be broken, limited, or unworthy. Courageously, I rise into my true spiritual nature in this moment of healing. I heal the whole of me as I accept that I am brave, I am bright, I am beautiful. As I heal in body, mind, and spirit, I support healing in my family, in my community, the earth, and in the world. Centered in pure being, I am a healing presence. And I invite you to begin today practicing to learn that and saying it every day. Charles Fillmore taught us that we are in the spirit and essence of pure being. And that means we can't do anything wrong. Everything we do right. We do it the right way that is the right way for us. So however you learn to heal, however you learn to accept your beauty, your spirit, your love, let it begin this day. And know that the truth is, as Iyanla says, get over it. Get over what's blocking you from being your best self. This book is really wonderful because she has a lot of affirmative prayers in it and affirmations because she truly believes in it. And there's ways that she teaches us to breathe and learn and know. And I invite you to exercise those spiritual muscles. Make them move, make them get stronger as we move through this fabulous month of September. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.